What if I told you that your brain can decide whether someone is attractive before you have even exchanged a full sentence? Sounds crazy, right? But psychologists have found that first impression forms much faster than most people realize. And today we are going to look at what actually happens to your mind in those first few seconds. Hi, my name is Aidan and welcome to my channel, The Introvert Speaks. Most people think that attraction starts after a conversation, but actually, your brain starts forming impressions almost immediately, like the way they walk, their posture, their energy, their facial expressions. Before you are even aware of it, your brain is already asking, do I trust this person? Do they seem confident? Do they feel interesting? And sometimes that first impression becomes the foundation of attraction. Here's something strange. Sometimes we are attracted to people because they feel familiar, not because we have met them before, but because they remind us of people, experience, or emotions we have already associated with safety and comfort. That's why some people feel instantly easy to talk to, because when your brain recognizes something familiar, it responds positively. Have you noticed how eye contact can completely change a conversation? A few seconds of genuine eye contact can create a stronger impression than dozen of words because eye contact signals attention, presence, interest. And humans are naturally drawn to people who make them feel seen. Confidence is one of the fastest attraction triggers. Not arrogance, not showing off, just being comfortable with yourself. Because when someone looks relaxed and secure, people often perceive them as more attractive. And that's why confidence can sometimes outperform appearance. This might be the biggest reason that attraction feels instant. Your emotions react before your logic does. That's why people often say, I don't know why I like them. Because attraction is not always a calculation. Sometimes your brain feels something first and only later tries to explain it. So, can your brain decide attraction in seconds? Surprisingly, yes. Not because it knows everything about a person, but because it's constantly reading signals, emotions, and patterns without you even realizing it. And sometimes, before logic gets a chance to speak, your brain has already made up its mind. And maybe that's why some people stay in a thought after just one moment. Okay, so that's all for today's video. If you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.